Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and today we need to finish taking back Castle Renais. Now, as a quick refresher, as much for me as it is for you, we have a number of Cavaliers as well as a Great Knight coming up our right flank. We have a number of Great Knights coming up our left flank. And then we have this central room chock full of knights, sages with ranged magic tomes, heroes, and a particular priest who is a little bit difficult to get to. Also, at some point, we can probably expect to see some thieves or rogues or something spawning on this right-hand side to try and take these chests. So we're going to want to get over there to secure those as soon as possible as well. The biggest threat right now, though, is those previously mentioned mages, seeing as how they actually can put out a pretty serious chunk of damage. And we also don't want to aggro anything in this room while they still have those attacks, because then we're pretty much going to have to clear the room while we're under fire from siege weapon magic, and it's not going to be a good time. So, we have left Natasha here with her high res to try and bait out some more attacks, but we're going to want to move past here as soon as possible, and I'm thinking the best way to do that might just be to scoop Colm up. These guys are going to continue attacking with their siege weaponry, as far as I can tell. I keep saying weaponry, it's magic, siege magic, regardless. So I think the best bet is going to be to move Colm and Seth up to just outside these knights' range, and then next turn scoop Colm up and go. And then we can drop him off the chests, he can open them up, and everything will be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. Now, that said, we also have a chest over here, and I'm thinking the best way to get that is going to be to just see if we can't get Naimi to grab a chest key. And I'll send Joshua with her. You know what? We'll send Eirika as well. Just to be safe, just in case any untoward reinforcements spawn. And then they can grab that chest, meet back up with the rest of the team that came up the left-hand flank, circle back around, and push onto the throne room. So that's that issue solved. Now, we have Great Knights. Great Knights are an issue to solve currently. And I think they're an issue that we're just going to let Cormag, keep working on. And we'll bring Tana down as reinforcements as well if needed. The good thing about Great Knights is, well, good thing for us in this context, it's unfortunate when you're using them, but they only have 6 move. So our flyers will easily be able to outrun them if we need them to retreat. So, finally, do I want to push up with Amelia? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. The Purge Mage is going to keep taking pot shots at either Ewan or Amelia. We'll push them up 1 space so that they're still out of the Bolting Mage's range. But, I don't want to risk more than that, lest one of them take 2 shots and die. Yeah, Cormag! Let's go! That's what I was looking for, buddy. Ah, hey, the double crit for Flourish. Excellent. And since these are all promoted units, they will be giving us more XP than their normal Cavalier brethren, which is excellent. Okay, yep. Yep. Ephraim doing as Ephraim does, always. Very good. He's taking more hits here than I would like, but I mean, what can you do? He's getting the work done. That's all I can really ask of him. There's that bolting shot. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, yeah. Natasha's fine. She's fine. Okay, you know, I wasn't expecting him to take a shot at Colm there, but it all worked out. Alright, there's one more use left on Purge with this guy, which is fine. Operation Colm Transport is a go. Beautiful. Seth might draw 1 shot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9. Yeah, he's in range, but the good thing about siege magic is it's stupidly heavy, so you can't reliably double with it ever, like at all. So he's not getting doubled. This Sage effectively has 0 speed. So. That's why it's like, if you can get up to a Sage that's using Siege Magic, you're fine. Because you'll guaranteed double them with pretty much anyone in the game and kill them. But the issue is getting there. Now, that said... You know what? I don't want to move Ephraim because he's safe here, so we're just going to heal. We'll let the Cavalier come to him. It'll be fine. Now, the real question here. What is Cormag's situation? This guy's got an axe. That guy's an axe. That guy's a sword. But he can only be reached by the axe guys. Which means that it's going to be Tana's turn to take over. Beautiful. Make sure she has the Axe Reaver equipped, and she'll be able to deal with that. No problem. So now, we only have to worry about one shot from the Purge Mage, which means we can move Team Absolute Destruction up more. But only so much, because we need to watch the bolting still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Okay, we can actually just move them past... Beautiful. Okay, and now they're good. Natasha can keep trying to take shots of bolting here. Lara Shell can drop a physic heal just to get the XP because she needs it. And we're pretty much set. I don't really have a need to move Natasha, so let's go. This is coming along well thus far. I don't want to say that we've got it in the bag or anything because I don't want to jinx it, but we're feeling okay at the moment. We're feeling okay. Unfortunately, the high defense on the Great Knights and Tana's not bad strength, but still lower strength being a Pegasus Knight, means that she's not going to have enough Axe Reaver shots to take that guy out. Can Ephraim stop getting hit by everything, though? It's stressing me out. Okay, Mage taking a bolting shot here. It hurt. If it hits... Yep, okay. But it's fine. Seth's fine. Everything's fine. Last Purge shot going into Ewan. That makes sense. Okay. And that is one of the 2 most dangerous units on the map effectively neutralized. And there's that thief. See, who would have thought? I told you he was coming. Well, nothing for it but to just drop off Colm. One of the 2 of these guys will deal with the thief. If we're lucky, we'll even be able to get Colm to steal this lockpick. Yeah, we should be able to. His speed is higher. And then he'll be pretty much set for lockpicks for the rest of the game. And then we can have him move up this right-hand side and start taking chests. We'll heal Seth next turn. And we can probably start moving up more now. What are Ephraim's chances against this guy? Oh, he has a sword. We're good. Ephraim's fine. He's got it in the bag. Now, can Naimi take any cheeky shots at these guys? Ooh, she can. Look at this. Her accuracy isn't that great because they're in the woods, but I mean, that's fine. We'll see if we can get a crit. That's fine. Really, I'm just more interested in the bonus XP for her anyway. Because she's about to hit 20, which would be great. Now, how do we want to deal with this little scenario? The fact that 2 of these guys have axes is rough. And then, of course, there's this one with the Silver Lance, but... I think this is our best bet. If we can get 1 hit in here with Cormag, nice. Hey, even 2, why not? Then we can get the final hit on this guy with Tana, with the Axe Reaver. She'll be left with the Iron Lance, which won't be the worst. She'll likely take a hit from the other Axe guy, but it won't kill her. Nothing here will kill her. And we'll be able to continue stalling them, so I think that's the play. Beautiful. Very well done. Excellent. This is what I like to see. Don't like to see that, but what can you do? Such is the nature of game balance in old Fire Emblem games. You get really good, useful weapons, but they just don't last. Probably didn't need to use Mend there, but it gives more XP, so hey. Alright, now I think is the point where we can start having Amelia lure some of these guys out. I don't know if the Sage is going to come after us, so let's test that. I think he might still be coded not to move because of the siege weaponry. Siege magic, again, whatever. But, yeah, why not? Hey, we even got a level for it. Beautiful. First level as a Valkyrie was a bust. Alright, Natasha, better luck next time. Ephraim, camp there. Get what I think is the last bit of XP he needs for 20. I forgot to check his level, but I'm pretty sure. Ow. This is where Naimi's actually going to come in critical, because she's going to be able to do the extra damage to these guys that we need to finish them off without our flyers taking too much damage. At least while we're still dealing with the axe ones. Woo-hoo-hoo! Nice! Oh no, he wasn't quite at 20 yet. Where is he at? 18? 19? 19. Okay, that's fine. I think we have enough people on the map for... What are you stealing? Vulnerary. Okay, whatever. Oh god! Hey, that's a druid. That is a druid. Okay. What's the range on this bolting guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. So this spot here is safe from the druid. That's great. Seth, how much damage can you do here? You can one-shot him. Okay, beautiful. That's exactly what we need you to do. And wait, we can't steal from the... I must be misremembering the steal formula. I thought if you just had higher speed, you could steal, but maybe you need 5 or more speed? That's unfortunate. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We'll just have Colm kill this guy, and we'll have, well, there's the assassination, even better. And then we will have Seth finish off the thief, and then we'll go from there. Nice. Very good level. Very good. Assassin Colm, man. Just never lets me down. Horrible waste as it is, I want to absolutely guarantee that this guy's going to go down, so we'll smite him with a legendary sword. Smack! You should be honored to die at the hands of such a glorious warrior wielding such a glorious weapon. Okay, well, the Sage didn't move up on Amelia. And her being such a baller, I'm sorely tempted to just run her in there and blow him up. But she wouldn't quite be able to get the kill with the iron sword, which would put her at a weapon triangle disadvantage against some of the heroes. Well, okay. So she took the divine shot. We've got 2 physics staves on deck that we could use to heal her up. At that point, she would just be worrying about the knights, who she shouldn't have to worry about at all. Yeah, not a concern in the slightest. And then the heroes, who'd be slightly more of a concern, but even then, not that much. And then the bolting mage, who would be the biggest concern. 31 damage to her, 9 res, so we'd be looking at, what, 22 damage there, if it hit. Bring her down to half. That's still a bit rich for my blood, I think, so. But, since that Sage doesn't appear to be moving, I think what we can do is get her in here with the hand axe and try and lure out some of these knights. We'll keep Ewan in range to make sure she's getting her support buff. Have the healers heal each other up for the XPs. And we can take another shot with Naimi on that left-hand side, as well as figure out what we're doing with the flyers. The units, not the American hockey team. Who I met once. Fun factoid. Not that I really care, most of you probably care. I'm not really that big of a hockey fan, but it was still a cool experience. Oh, we can actually just finish this guy off straight up. Let's do it. Well done, Naimi. You may not be one-rounding him, but I mean, you're still killing great knights as an unpromoted archer, and that's a fair feat. A decent level, too. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this Naimi has turned out, all things considered. Alright. I think the play right now, until we can get the support from Naimi, is going to be to just kind of chip away at these guys with ranged attacks and heal. Next turn, we're probably just going to promote Naimi straight up out of the convoy. Actually, we can get Eirika to take this right now. We do have the Orion's Bolt. Yeah. Okay. And then, what that means is Eirika will be in position. Naimi can move and promote. She won't be able to attack the same turn, but still, perfect. Also, Tomahawk. Woo! Best throwing axe in the game. Slightly inaccurate, though. So, it can be a little bit dodgy in that regard. Alright, let's see what they got. Knight's moving up. Excellent. Absolutely not a threat to Amelia in any way, shape, or form. I love that the throwing axe animation for generals is just this underhand thrust and release with the hand. And just, there's enough just coiled muscle mass underneath that armor, on any of them, not just Amelia, that it just launches like a boomerang and comes back. It's wild. Well, between Tana and Cormag, we should be able to kill this guy without too much of an issue. Come on, if we get the crit here, that'd be great. Not quite. Okay, fair enough. We don't have the heroes moving yet, or the mages moving yet, or the sages. Oh, she got Great Shield! Ha! I think that's the first activation of Great Shield in this entire playthrough. So, for those of you wondering what that means that Amelia triggered her special ability that she has as a general, which is a system that they started incorporating back into the games with this one. It was taken out for 6 and 7, the GBA games. But back in the day, on the Super Nintendo, units had what should be by now familiar abilities like Soul and Astra and things like that. Activatable abilities that we didn't see again for a little while, came back with Sacred Stones on specific units, such as the General and the Sniper, and then was fully reincorporated back into the series with Awakening. And that's where we see, now to this day, different units having special abilities and different forms and stuff like that. The General makes it so that no matter how much damage they would have taken from an attack, they now take 0. And it's terrifying, especially when you're fighting an enemy General, because you never know when they're going to proc it and screw up your plans. Probably discussed it a little bit with one of the other generals, possibly Torado, back in the day, but I don't quite remember. Alright, Colm, if you could do to this guy what you did to the previous one, that'd be great. I mean, or you can just kill him regularly, that's fine too. Unfortunately, I don't actually have a way to heal. Well, Colm might have a vulnerary on him. Because that thief stole Seth's vulnerary, I can't heal him up that way. So, we're going to have to look for an alternative method. Unfortunately, that's the end of our killing edge, but what can you do? Okay, yeah. We will yoink this vulnerary off of Colm, get Seth healed up, and then we'll leave him to deal with the druids while Colm goes and does some looting. Ah, screw it. Let's just use Luna for the heck of it. We'll see if we get a hit. No, that's one. Oh, boy. Here we go. Hey, we got it. All right. It's such a cool tome that I like using it just for the sake of it, but in any more dire circumstances, it would be stupid to do. Here, we're probably all right, because we've got things fairly on lock at the moment, but it's still some risky business, for sure. All right, we can have Natasha deal with this guy fairly handily. Actually, I do have to check the range on those heroes, though. Did we just move her into their range? We did, but they didn't come for Amelia, but Amelia also had units in front of her. Let's just do a little bit of a rescue maneuver here real quick. Okay, see? No worse for wear. Now, this Sage, I would love to get the finisher on, but we can't quite kill him from here. So instead, we'll just have Amelia toss a hand axe, and toss a hand axe again. She's not getting her support bonus at the moment, but that should still be fine. She still had a pretty high chance to dodge that bolting tome, and that's really the only major threat to her at this point, so... Now, can Cormags cure this kill? The answer is yes. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everything's coming up, well, not Millhouse, but Millhouse. Except for that level. Shouldn't have said anything. Should not have said anything. Well, Tana, you have the Silverlands guy to deal with. Let's see how much damage he's going to do. Ooh, he's going to sting, but he's not going to kill us. So, you're going to go ahead and heal. And chill here. Naimi, go ahead and take that Orion's Bolt, please. Now, I can't remember what I had discussed we were going to do with Naimi. Did I say I was going to leave her as a sniper? I know we're making Garrick a hero. And we technically have a sniper in a nest, not that we're using him. So, whatever we choose here, it's the only one that we're going to have of that type of unit. I really like snipers just from the aesthetic. Rangers are cool. We've got a... The issue with this Naimi in particular is her defense is terrible. So, unless it's against mages, which isn't a bad idea, because she's got decent resistance, I'm not going to want to have her smacking things with a sword. For the most part. Yeah, if it's like an axe unit or something, she can dodge fine, but... It's not like she's going to be a frontliner. Primarily, she's going to be using her bows still. That said, having the increased move range with a bow is really good. Sniper gets Sure Strike, which, as previously discussed, activatable abilities are good, but not the most reliable thing, since you can't really activate it, like, yourself. It just triggers. I like Sniper a lot, but I feel like I have to go with Ranger. Let's do it. The only real disadvantage, again, is losing Sure Strike. I think there's a generally slightly lower max stat value you can achieve because of being a cavalry unit. And terrain will be an issue. Decent stat ups all around, including 3 to that defense that we were worried about. I mean... I know it's just the better decision all around. I just really like snipers, man. They're cool. And thankfully got way better in later games. Like Shamir in 3 Houses. Now there's a kick-ass unit. But, yeah, just from a logical standpoint, it makes more sense to go with the Ranger. So, we'll do it. Not to say that everything I've done in this playthrough I've done for the sake of logic. I'm sure there are some things, I know there are some things that people would argue against me with. Like, I think Sage Ewan is generally preferred to Druid Ewan, but, you know. Ow. So... there is some slight danger here. Okay, that dodge was big, because she might have died then to the bolting mage, which is no longer a concern. Oh, especially since she's going for Ephraim. Never mind, we're fine. There was no danger at all. His targeting might have changed if Amelia had actually taken that sword hit there, but we don't need to find out, thankfully. Wonderful. And more druids to feed to Colm. Or Seth, I suppose. Resistance doesn't actually matter against this guy, seeing as how he's using Luna. So rather than potentially burn 2 uses of Adholma, I'm just going to go with the Steel Sword. More likely than not, he's not taking the hit anyway. Beautiful. And then if a mage or a druid comes out with something like Nosferatu or something next turn, then we'll switch back to Adholma. Also, something I should note. if I remember correctly, there should actually be 2 druids spawning here, but it is literally these 2 tiles that they spawn on, nowhere else. So by keeping 1 unit stationed right here, we'll limit the number that spawn, which is good, seeing as how we don't really have enough guys over here to reliably kill both of them safely. Are we losing out on XP that way? Technically, sure, but it's easy enough to get XP. I would rather reduce the risk of getting blown up inadvertently by something than just go in for the extra XP. So, Natasha not able to double here because heroes, don't you know, are actually pretty fast. You and even just having a hard time to hit, even standing next to Amelia. Ephraim, though, being Ephraim, is going to kill this man. With prejudice. Holy. Wow. All right. Very good. Very good. Ephraim pushing to that level 20, let me tell you. Speaking of, we have to get Eirika running over here now. Well, that's one guy dealt with. Now, I think we just go for the heal on Amelia here. And then Dark Magic beats Anima Magic, so I'm feeling pretty safe. Nice, nice, nice. About running Ewan in and trying to get some chip damage in. And then hopefully being able to finish him off with Amelia. Very good. We might even go in with Natasha and try and eke out a little bit more damage, but I'm worried about this hero, so maybe not. Never mind, who needs to? Amelia can double everything. Like, I know on an emotional level how busted General Amelia is, but I forget sometimes on a practical level how busted General Amelia is, despite how much I talk about it. Because, like, no general in Fire Emblem ever should be doubling a hero. It just shouldn't happen, and I'm so happy that it does. It's so great. Alright. Well, all that we have left to deal with is these guys over here. Let's see if we can get some crits here, Naimi. Come on. Nope. Alright. Well, that said, this still shouldn't be too much of an issue. Tana dodged the attack from this guy. We have Cormag to throw javelins. We have Cormag to throw a javelin. This guy is faster than the others. That should still be sufficient, though. Oh, yeah. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to have Tana not attack, because, check this out, little lesson for you. She will be able to kill on the crackback, more likely than not. But she can also kill now, so why wouldn't we attack? Well, there's still only an 88% chance to hit, which means that she could miss. She could also then, if she misses, take a hit on the crackback from the Great Knight, dealing over half of her HP. It's not the most likely outcome, but it is possible. Then, he attacks next turn. He gets to take the first swing. He still has a 46% chance to hit, which is not nothing. Could hit her again, kill her, and we'd have to restart. So, to avoid that possibility, we're going to let him take the first swing. And then even if he does hit us, it'll come back around to our turn, and we can deal with him with any of our bevy of options that we have available. So, Tana, chill there. And actually, you're the last unit, so we'll pass turn. He went for the elixir heal. Fair enough. The smart play, if the cowardly one. Not that I can really talk about cowardly plays, seeing as how we just made what would be the smart but cowardly play. I think we're going to try and leave these sages to be killed by Eirika to try and eke out that last bit of experience that she needs. Maybe she'll have to farm a little bit of XP against Orson, we'll see. But, and we may as well keep going for the crits. Nope. And the miss, too. Alright, Naimi, easy. You just got a promotion, let's not squander it. Well... Same issues, man. I think we're just going to chill and keep picking at this guy. Get some extra XP out of it, and eventually somebody will kill him. Or he'll burn through all of his elixirs, but even then, we will then kill him. Alright, grab the chest in the back. We'll start working our way forward. Talisman, very nice. Able to boost our res, which is excellent. I'd like... It doesn't matter what I would like, apparently. Well, I would still like to weaken this guy enough for Ephraim to get the kill and guarantee his next level. Okay, and the way to do that, as in all things, is with Amelia. Unless she crits here. Please don't crit Amelia. You don't need the XP. Okay. Whew. I mean, she could always use more XP, but in this situation, she doesn't need it. Yep, let's just guarantee it. Done. Goodbye, sir. Beautiful. And that is 20 for Ephraim. Now we just need 20 for Eirika. Ephraim's still showing that he is statistically superior to his sister. Ooh, and a hero's crest. Nice. I could have Ewan duel this sage a little bit just for the XP. I think we'll do that, actually. Even if he takes damage, we'll heal him up with Lara Shell just to be safe. And I don't think anything's going to come at him, so he can just work on getting some XP here while we wait for Eirika to get here, which is needed. Nice. I do love the Shaman's dodge animation. Just a little bit of a flash step backwards. Careful, calculated, no wasted movement. It's nice. Alright, Seth can continue to chill there just in case. And we have nothing else that we need to heal at the moment with Lara Shell, so we'll just let her vibe. Ooh, that's that chunky hit that we were worried about there. However, with everyone else ready to go, including Naimi ready to have fire support, we've got that guy on lock. Ow! Well, there's some heal XP for Lara Shell. Now, definitely the smart thing to do here is going to be to continue to farm XP off of this guy with Ewan until Eirika gets here. So what I think I'm going to do is I will turn animations off just to make these turns go a little bit faster while we work her over here. Actually, I should just do that now before I spend time healing. And then that way it'll just be a little bit faster to get here, but I won't have to fast forward and for like 5 seconds that it would be a fast forwarding. Now, that said, let's just try and secure this kill here with Naimi. Okay. It's the safe option. Smarter than continuing to pick at him with the flyers. Alright, Eirika and Joshua moving out. Joshua, I don't think has seen... no, he saw a little bit of action at the start, I think. But not much. And he's definitely fallen behind a little bit in XP as a result. So, we'll have to see if we can't do something about that for him. Alright, took another hit on Ewan there, which I'm not comfortable leaving, so we're just going to go ahead and heal again. Just in case the Divine Mage decides he wants to roll out and do something. Oh! Big crit there from Ewan. 3 whole damage. Nice. Honestly, that skill is huge. I'm happy to see him get that. Alright, take another shot. If we can eke out another level, potentially 2 here, that'd be great. I'd be super happy with that. It'll still be a few, like, actual chapters before we're able to get him promoted. Maybe 1 if we're able to feed him a lot of promoted units, but still, I mean, getting up to 14 here, that'd be pretty solid. Alright, and all of the treasure has been secured, so we are now clear to just go straight into clearing out the boss. This is definitely the issue from a game design sense of having units like this that are coded not to move. Like, we can find one weak unit that's able to withstand their attacks and just go to town on them. Ooh, nice. Weapon level up. That puts him at what, B? Nice. So, great for us as players, but Not the most ideal thing from a game design standpoint, unless you're intending for people to do that, in which, hey, fair enough. Alright, well, their business has been concluded here, so we can have Colm and Seth rejoin the rest of the troops. And we'll even be able to get some extra leveling for La Rochelle here off of Seth, so perfect. At some point here... Oh, hey, another crit. At some point, this priest is going to heal the sage. There it is. Yeah, I mean, we could sit here and farm XP for an hour if we wanted to. Obviously, we're not going to do that for the sake of my sanity. Jeez, you and these crits. Calm down, buddy. And, you know, for video. But you could do it if you really wanted to. Now, that said, there's not as much of a point in doing so if, you know, you have things like the Tower of Volney that you can go put your time into. But, ooh, there is the opportunity for a crit there. I don't like that. We'll have Eirika go after the other one first, and then maybe weaken this guy, I think. That sounds like a safer plan. Yeah, really the only reason I'm even doing it here is just because I don't really feel like having to dive into the Tower of Volney again. At least until I'm going to show off the whole thing for you guys once we've got all of the levels unlocked, probably in the post-game. But, I mean, we have the opportunity here, so why not take it? That's going to be 13, which is probably as far as we're going to get, because I'm going to have Eirika execute this guy now. And Ewan will not have nearly as good of a time fighting the... Oh, no, it is 14 already. Cool. All right, and he got skill. All right, we're good. We're good. Ship it. But, yeah, Ewan would not have a fun time fighting the Divine Mage, I don't think. I keep calling them mages. They're sages, but it's the same difference. That's fine, Eirika can take the hit, and we can heal her up. Holy XP. God, it'll almost be wasteful to give her the other sage now. I wonder if we could just have her pick at Orson. Probably not, especially with the spear out. That's dangerous. Maybe we could. Jeez, that's spooky. Let's go again. Just for my comfort. Vulneraries are cheap, and she's a little low. There's no one there to heal her. Alright, we're not forgetting anyone, right? Oh, no, we were. Alright, next turn. Ship it. We could even potentially have Eirika kill the priest and get enough XP. Maybe not. He's pretty low level, I think. Yeah, oh, level 3. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. What are you looking at here, Tana? There's still that potential to get crit, man. I don't like that. But, of course, if we have Amelia go after him, he'll just die. Oh, no, he won't. Okay. Well, we found our strat. Probably turn animations back on, too. Another baller level, as one might expect. Okay. Well... Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm being a dummy. Solo. There we go. And now La Rochelle's animations are still off. Perfect. She's gotten a good chunk of XP out of this level as well, honestly, which is very welcome. Beautiful. And the twins have both secured level 20. Excellent. HP, skill, speed, luck, defense, and res. Okay, Eirika, you know what? I will sacrifice a point of strength if you get a level like that again. Not all the time, because she does need that strength. But, still pretty good. Ewan, use dark magic to kill this man of the cloth and fully complete your descent into the dark side. Beautiful. Excellent. Your ascension is upon you, son. Okay. And we now have our victorious... There's only one enemy left on the map music, but it's the most terrifying enemy on the map. So, let's see what we can figure out here. Seth v. Orson is fun just from a story standpoint, but as you can see, it doesn't turn out too great in Seth's favor. And I realize we don't have any primary axe users. Our only axe wielder is Amelia. Yeah, I don't think we're even going to aggro him this turn, honestly. Do we have a Lance Reaver on somebody? Joshua, maybe. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's where we can have Joshua come into this. Ooh, that is still sketch, though. That's still real sketch. Maybe Joshua's going to give the Lance Reaver to Colm. Yeah, and Joshua can work on leveling off of slightly squishier targets. How does that sound? Larshell's going to go around and potentially eke out, like, another level after this one. Get up to 16. That would put her in a pretty good spot. I mean, Ephraim could potentially solo it, but he doesn't need the XP, so... Ooh. Now, of course, after we do this, he'll switch to the Silver Sword, but even then, it's not like he'll be able to double Colm, so I think this is a good start. I won't let you come between us. Monica and I will live here happily together. Forever. I love just the sallow skin and the sunken eyes. He looks like a tortured man, despite his professed happiness. He is truly mad, and it's great. I mean, it's tragic, don't get me wrong, but just from a design standpoint, it's great. I may be sadistic sometimes, but not that bad. Maybe. Support with who? Oh! A Joshua support, you say? I mean, we can probably eke that out. He needs one more with Larshell, but what's a little bit of extra... Well, I was going to say a little bit of extra cleric side action, but that makes it sound way worse. Although with Joshua, it's entirely possible. Natasha's a good lass, though. She wouldn't do that to Larshell. I don't think. Maybe she would. I don't know. Alright, all musing about people's strange proclivities aside, let's see how Orson decides to deal with an assassin in his midst. Is it with a Silver Sword? I'm guessing it's a Silver Sword. It is. Ow! And here we can see how very, very important the weapon triangle really is, because, goddamn, that battle changed for Colm in a jiffy. Alright, however, now that he's not wielding the spear, we can pick at him from range. Let's see if we can get a crit with Naimi, shall we? Oh, we did, too! She could potentially just kill him here. Nah, okay. That's fine, though. We can get the kill on someone else, that's fine. Big, chunky crit, though. That was good. That was good. It would be great if we could get it on Cormag, actually, because that would promote him. Odds are low, though, and he could get crits, so maybe not. We could weaken him with Tana, though. Okay. It'd be great if you dodge. Nice. Alright, well, maybe we can get that kill with Cormag now. Okay. That went almost as poorly as it could have. I was expecting the crit. I was about to just curse my hubris. But it worked out. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. It's all good. We don't really need to heal Cormag there, but at least this way he is healed up. I may just wind up feeding... Well, we can try getting it with Ewan. It's not... Oh, it's very unlikely, but we can still try. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, this is looking more and more like it's going to be a kill for Amelia, huh? Or Ephraim, I suppose. Let's try with Natasha, though. Why not? Just get everybody in there. Hey! Nice! And the Holy Woman secures the kill. Monica. Done. Goodbye, sir. Your story is tragic, but your actions are still reprehensible. And as such, I feel no remorse. Natasha, you're killing me with these levels, girl. Like, I handed you that kill. and you've squandered it. And I'm a little disappointed. But, let's seize the castle. We've retaken our home, Ephraim. Prince Ephraim, Princess Eirika, the castle has been secured. And... what is it? This way. This is the room Orson was holed up in. Darling. You're Orson's... Darling. Darling. Darling, 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 darling. What? This is horrible. Oh! This same magic was used to control Emperor Vagade. She's already dead, and her corpse was used to... Who could... You needn't look any longer, Eirika. Let's go outside. Darling. 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 You can't say this thing is truly alive anymore. No. I'll do it. The two of them spent every day in here, did they? Orson was mad. But I think he was happy. Whew. That's rough, man. That's real rough. There's nothing good about that. We finally made it back. Yet, we can repair the castle, and what was stolen we can do without. But the wounds and suffering inflicted upon the people of Renais... It's too late to undo that pain. Once I become king, I must set our country right. I doubt the people will give me a warm reception, though. I did abandon them. All I can do is try to win back their trust, no matter how long it takes. Princess Eirika, Prince Ephraim, you should look outside. Outside? Prince Ephraim! Princess Eirika! The king has returned! Our king! Glory to Renais! Long live King Ephraim! They're not cheering for you. They cheer because Orson's misrule is at an end. They cheer the possibility of a better tomorrow, not the deeds we did today. But how will the hearts of the people move tomorrow, and the next day? That is for you to decide. I will not let their hopes and dreams be shattered again. I will be king. Like my father before me, I will dedicate myself to their happiness. And I will do all I can to help Ephraim. Very good. Very good. The rightful king has returned! Thanks to our efforts. Thank you. Thank you. Please hold your applause for the royal tactician. Prince Ephraim, Princess Eirika. Before Renais fell, King Phaedo entrusted me with this message. Raise the twins' bracelets in the Hall of Kings. The seal will be broken. The resting place of the sacred stone will be revealed. I understand. So we're supposed to raise our bracelets over our heads, right? Let's try it, Eirika. I'm ready, Ephraim. And look at that. Underneath the throne, we have a sacred shrine to a sacred stone and 2 treasure chests. What could those entail? This is the Stone of Renais. Yes, this is one of the 5 stones that defeated the Demon King. If Leon had acquired our bracelets, the stone would have been destroyed by now. Together, we protected the only power that can help us to stop Leon's insanity. Yes, it's the only hope left to us. Hope for you and me, and the last true hope for peace. Let's get back, Eirika. Huh? Brother, look, our bracelets, they're... What is this? Are they reacting to the light of the stone? Eirika's lunar brace and Ephraim's solar brace glow in response to the sacred stone. With the power of the bracelets, the twins can now change classes! Let's go! Now, of course, they do give you the option, if you're not maxed out in level, you can wait. But we fixed that problem, so we're heading on in. Eirika, welcome to cavalry. Excellent. She cuts a much more striking and heroic figure on a horse with the big old cape billowing out behind her, doesn't she? And good stat ups as well. And yes, we will have Ephraim change classes as well. Obviously, with all this stuff, this is a bit of a longer episode, but drama! And we now have Ephraim also on cavalry. Quite possibly the single strongest unit in the game when weighed pound for pound against everybody else. And a notoriously powerful unit in Fire Emblem Heroes as well. So, I can't believe the bracelets contain so much power. I wonder if Father anticipated all of this long ago. When I was growing up, I never thought about becoming king. I only wanted to be a good soldier, a good warrior, the best on the battlefield. Father never understood what I wanted, but I never understood him either. It was the same when invaded Renais. There we go. Sorry, sister, I had a slight lapse of thought. I should have stayed home to defend the kingdom. Instead, I raced off to fight for personal glory. Brother, I don't think you know how well Father understood your feelings. When I last saw him, he was concerned for nothing but our safety. Eirika's correct. King Fado asked about your exploits every day. He always told me what a fine king you would one day make. Father. Now, Prince Ephraim, Princess Eirika, please follow me. The sacred twins of Renais should be near the stone's reliquary. Oh, look at those sprites. Excellent. Excellent. Ah, here we go. This lance can only be one of the sacred twins of Renais. Please, Prince Ephraim, take this sacred relic and feel its weight. So this is one of our sacred twin relics, is it? I've never seen them. Look, there's a name inscribed here. Siegmund, the Flame Lance. Siegmund, excellent. Exceedingly powerful, like disgustingly strong, boosts strength, already has a might of 17, good accuracy, solid weight, range 1, but I mean, that's fine. No chance to crit, but who needs it, really? You will do disgusting amounts of damage with this, unquestionably. And we're gonna ditch this steel lance. And this blade is sister to the lance, the other sacred twin of legend. Princess Eirika, if you would. Of course. There's a name carved here as well. Siegmund, the Thunderblade. Also quite powerful. Also boosts strength. Not quite as strong on its own as Ephraim's weapon, but has higher chance to hit. So, hey, nice. And I think we're going to go ahead and ditch this Divine Tome, seeing as how she literally cannot ever use it. These are the ancient weapons of our ancestors, the weapons of heroes. They were enshrined generations ago to be used only by the king, and only in times of dire need. Such an awful power they possess, and yet we need them to restore peace. I've seen enough of the horrors of war, but I can't turn my back on it. If we merely turn our eyes away, we surrender our world to atrocity. And so, I must fight. I'll do whatever I must to bring back the peace we once knew. What is happening? Have you found the sacred stone? Yes, here it is. Wow, it truly is spectacular. This goes some way to brighten the dark shadows that loom over us. Our country's sacred stones have been shattered by Grado's men. The Stone of Renais is our last remaining weapon. No, it's not. You have forgotten the stone of my beloved Rouston. Remember, there were 5 sacred stones for our 5 nations. The stones of Grado, Frelia, and Gehenna are gone, but hope is not. We have the Stone of Renais, after all, and that of Rouston is safe. Our road is clear, my friends. I must guide you to Rouston. You're right. La Rochelle, we're counting on you to lead the way. Of course, and you will all be welcome to stay in the palace. And Eirika, you shall be my guest in my own private quarters. Let us be on our way, shall we? And that, everyone, is that. Chapter 16, Ruled by Madness. First chapter of the unified route after the twins' specific routes has come to a close. Next up, River of Regrets, which might be a little bit rough. I'm not going to lie. River of Regrets can be a little challenging, but we'll worry about that and any other changes we need to make to our team next time. Ooh, I forgot about the new map music too. Excellent. All right, everyone. I am going to call it here. Thank you for sticking around. I know this was a longer one, but I hope you all enjoyed. If you know someone that would enjoy this series or any of my other series, if you could shoot them a link, I'd very much appreciate that. Until the next time, I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.